Hi, it's me, Ashley, and
Marcia.
Oh, and we are in the kitchen, and we are excited to get cooking. We are excited with all these Pampered Chef products, and so we were literally just talking about how it's never supposed to be perfect. It's just supposed to be normal, and so that's what we like about Pampered Chef products. They just help us be more efficient, but certainly perfection is overrated, and we're just gonna have a good time. So that's it. All right, we are gonna first start off today with making a fantastic blueberry crisp, and this is actually on the healthier side. So I know it's about time getting into the holidays, and it always gets a lot trickier when everybody breaks out everything that is breads out of tubes and cream cheese dips galore, and so it gets really tricky to kind of find healthy stuff to go with. So we're going to start off with a healthy dessert. This is a blueberry crisp. We are going to start with 4 cups of blueberries. Here, I'll hand these over to you. And we're going to start off with the, these are the Easy Read measuring cups. They come in a set of 3, but they are easy read because when you go to pour them down, pour stuff into them, you read from the inside out instead of having to put them down on the counter and be like, I think it's a cup. Pour a little bit more in it. Okay. So we're going to go 4 cups of blueberries. Yeah. And the recipe, while she's doing that, the recipe calls for that you can make it either in a baking dish or you can put them in a cast iron skillet, but we're going to use the 10-inch skillet from Pampered Chef. This is, oh, Walter gets a blueberry. Sweet. He's very excited. My favorite. It's great. So he's just a food Zamboni. He just kind of cleans up like intermission and it's fine. The great thing about the nonstick that makes this, it's just as good as cast iron. It's heavy duty. It stands up to all that heat. You can grill in this thing. You can bake in this thing. It goes right from the oven into, or it goes right from the stovetop into your oven. And the handle is actually, comes right off. Yeah, I know, isn't that great? We love this thing. And what else is nice about it, compared to cast iron, is that it goes straight into the dishwasher. We love that. It is nice. So our blueberries are going straight into the pan. Dump them in. You got it. Kick Walter. That's it. He deserves it. He's got to toughen up in life. It's fine. That's it. All right, so now we're going to make our topping. This is easy peasy. We're going to do a cup of oats. And then, again, we can either use the Easy Reads. That's fine. We'll use those. Yeah, I do. Like, the Easy Reads are so nice. So we're going to go a cup of oats into, and we're going to use the, I'll go medium. With the medium stainless bowl. We have a set of, these are the stainless mixing bowls. Here's the big guy. They come in a set of 3, and what's great about these is that they all come with lids. So they're great for like either transporting food, or they're great for like if you have to freeze dough or anything like that to harden it up before you use it. It's got measuring levels on the inside. So those are cool. And then they also have the silicone grip on the bottom. So it's not going all the way across your thing. So we'll use that. Oh, you got a little hold on there if you ever, you know. I don't know. So what am I doing? Whatever. We're putting that in there. Okay. We're making our topping. All right, then we're going to do a ½ a cup of pecans. We've got that. And then ½ a cup of almond meal. And I'm going to actually get ready to, even if you want to, just put, well, no, you're fine, you're fine. I was going to say you could probably mix that together, but yeah, you're fine. Yeah, that's about a ½ cup, you're fine. So we'll toss that in there, and then what we said, ½ a cup of the almond meal. Almond meal and almond flour are the same thing. It gets confusing. Yeah, it's confusing with the almonds because, oh, you can use to scoop that out in there. Okay. But it gets confusing. When you're dealing with regular flour, there's a difference between meal and the flour. Eventually, meal turns into flour if you're dealing with wheat, but this is almonds. It's flour. Like, once it gets grainy and fine, if you go past flour, it turns into butter because it's nuts and there's fat in there. Yeah, you're good. That's it. That's all you need. Toss it in. All right, up next we're going to go with the like wet sticky things. And so we're gonna go a fourth a cup of maple syrup. Now, these are the measuring cups. This is a different set of measuring cups from Pampered Chef. Also fantastic. On one side you have liquids, and you've got liquid measures. This is actually the medium size. This is the big guy. He goes up to 2 cups. This guy goes up to a cup, and then there's a little petite too, who goes up to like 4 tablespoons is all the more that one goes up to. But what's great about them is that you've got liquids on one side, you flip them over, and then you've got other measurements where you can put either your dry solids or wet solids. That's the best thing to use these for. We're going to measure out, we need 1/4 a cup, so I'm going to measure just to 1/4. There's the line right there, so we'll pour in our maple syrup. And what's great about these, they're fantastic for molasses and for syrups. They're great for peanut butters, for almond butters. They're great for just anything. Perfect. They're great for and even butters, if you're scooping butters out of a tub into stuff. Yeah, so basically what we do, it's so scary. You just give it a push from the back and then it goes straight down in. The next thing that we're going to do is, I think, 1/4 a cup of olive oil. So we'll do the same exact thing. I can pour olive oil into there too. It's great for honey. All of it has been.
I guess I don't have to look.
Yeah.
I just have to wait for it to get to the top.
Yeah, that's it. Dump it in. And that is all that is going into this. Yeah. And if you'd rather use coconut oil, you can substitute coconut oil for this instead of the olive oil. But all of it just works out great. If you want to, instead of maple syrup, you can go brown sugar. It's fine. But again, we're keeping things with whole foods, keeping things healthy.
And what I had in the house.
Yeah, and what you already have laying around. Like, that's the best thing. Who wants to go and buy specialty blah, 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 just to make, something good. This is the, what's this one even called? This is the mix-in scraper. This is the large one. This is honestly about 16 years old. Never stained, never anything like that. Like, works out great. And honestly, we're just combining all these guys together. And it's going into a 350-degree oven. For like 30 to 40 minutes until it just gets all bubbly. And that's all there is to it. You're done.
Oh, that was easy.
Right? There we go. Pour it right on top. Isn't that pretty?
Yes, it is. Actually.
I know. I like the easy stuff. Also, I'm not going to lie. It's good for dessert, but it makes a good breakfast too. So,
you got oatmeal and then blueberries.
Exactly, that's all you need, right? So that's going into the oven. Again, 350, 30 to 40 minutes. Well, that's not a great selling point. There we go. But
that's pretty tricky.
That looks so yummy.
Yes, it does.
The other thing that I want you to see is that these guys are called the oven protectors. But I like to call them, they're my forearm protectors, because they're little silicone things. They fit right on to your oven. So that way when you are reaching in for something, you're not going to burn your hands and
probably
wrists.
if you're pulling it out, it's not going to come flying out at you
Exactly.
either. Like,
that's it. It's not like that hard pull.
That happen.
Whoops! Safety first, kids.